afternoon. This is the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Here are the top stories. President Buhari confers GCFR, GCON on Tinubu Shetima. Health workers begins indefinite strike. DSS warns of plots to disrupt Tinubu governor swearing in. Ogun Assembly staff locks gate, demands consolidated salary structure implementation. Business manufacturers knock CBN over interest rate hike to 18.5%. On the foreign scene, UK Prime Minister vows to reduce immigrations as figures hit new figure. Manchester United secure Champions League qualifications with victory over Chelsea. Details of these and more coming up shortly. Welcome back. Now the news and details. I am OLUWAFISAYOMI, AJIBOLA. President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday conferred the highest national honor of Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, GCFR, on President-elect Bola Tinubu. President Buhari also conferred the national honor of Grand Commander of the Order of Nigeria, GCON, on the Vice President-elect Katzim Shetima. The investiture took place at the State House Conference Center in Abuja as part of a series of events lined up for May 29 inauguration. Speaking at the ceremony, President Buhari said he is confident that Nigeria is in capable hands, urging Tinubu not to forget that leadership comes with enormous responsibilities. While appreciating the people of Nigeria for their support to his administration, President Buhari stated he has run a good race, finished the fight, and it was time for him to pass the baton. Meanwhile, President-elect Bola Tinubu on Thursday in Abuja promised not to disappoint the trust of millions of Nigerians. Speaking after he was conferred with the national honor of Grand Commander of Federal Republic, GCFR, the President-elect said he understands the magnitude of the honor conferred upon him and the corresponding tax ahead. The Department of State Services, DSS, has warned against any attempt to disrupt the May 29 inaugurations of the President-elect Bola Tinubu. DSS warned Nigerians against unruly behavior and non-adherence to protocols during Tinubu's inauguration activities. The Secret Police said any attempt to disrupt the swearing-in will be akin to undermining Nigerian security agencies. In a statement signed by his spokesperson, Peter Afunaya, the service said it is aware of plans by subversive elements to disrupt the programs in part of the country. The Secret Police warned unauthorized persons to steer clear of restricted and certain designated areas at the event venues. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, on Thursday swore in 39 additional judges to hear the petitions that emanated from the February 15 and March 18 general elections across the country. The 39 judges joined the 307 judicial officers earlier assigned the task of bringing the numbers to 346. The CJN, during the ceremony which took place at the Supreme Court, stressed the importance of assignment and urged them not to succumb to temporary or temptation or blackmail. The Court of Appeal Abuja has fined a former presidential candidate, Ambrose Owuru, 40 million naira for filing a frivolous suit seeking to stop the inaugurations of President-elect Bola Tinubu on May 29. The court ordered Owuru to pay the sum of 10 million naira each to President Muhammadu Buhari, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and Tinubu. Justice Jamil Tuko, who read the lead judgment of the three-man panel of the court, added that Owuru embarked on a gross abuse of court process by filing a frivolous suit to provoke the respondents. The Court of Appeal held that the grievance of Owuru against the 2019 presidential election was only strange but uncalled for because the grievances had been pursued up to Supreme Court and was dismissed for want of merit. The Joint Health Sectors Union and the Assemblies of Healthcare Professional Associations have directed their members to embark on indefinite strike. Jewish National Vice President Dr. Obina Ubona said this at a briefing in Abuja on Thursday. The leadership of Joeshu had, in a letter dated May 9, 2023, issued a 15-day ultimatum to the federal government over alleged inconsistency of the government in the ongoing negotiations to adjust the consolidated health salary structure for health workers on their platform. Dr. Obina said the strike commenced in the midnight of May 25 following the expiration of the 15-day ultimatum. The Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria, PASSEN, Ogun State Chapter, on Thursday locked the Assembly gate demanding the immediate implementation of consolidated legislative salary structure from the state government. Speaking to newsmen at the entrance of the Assembly in Okemoso, Abeokuta, Chairman of the association, Ayotunde Ojediro, said it was important for the staff to register their displeasure with the state government. Ojediro explained that the union had commenced a 3-day warning strike over the failure of the state government to consider their demands. He noted that the implementations of the CONLES to staffers in the State Assembly and House of Assembly Service Commission will place the staffers on same pedestal with the state judicial who had been enjoying consolidated judicial salary structure. The Kano state government has cleared the House of Representative Majority Leader Hassan Ado Doguwa of charges related to criminal conspiracy and culpable homicide. The charges were initially leveled against him during the collations of results for the 2020 presidential and National Assembly election in Tudun-Wada Doguwa Federal Constituency. In a press briefing on Thursday, the Commissioner of Justice and Attorney General Musa Abdullahi Lawal announced the decision based on the investigation conducted by the Homicide Section of the Force Criminal Investigation Department. According to the ministry report, discrepancies in the witness statement and the absence of forensic evidence linking Doguwa to the crimes led to the conclusion that there is insufficient evidence against him. You are listening to the world news on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Still to come after this break, business, foreign and sport. Do stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. Now the rest of the news. The business news. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has criticized the Central Bank of Nigeria decision to increase the monetary policy rates to 18.5% amid rising inflation. The Director General of the MAN, Segun Ajayi Kadir, in a statement on Thursday said the CBN must think outside the box to solve the country's rising inflation. Kadiri noted that the CBN's approach to curbing rising inflation through interest rates rise resulted in more woes in the nation's economy. According to him, the increase in borrowing costs would further discourage investment in the sector. He explained that the increase in interest would instead lead to high production costs, leading to higher commodity prices and inventory of unsold manufactured products. On the foreign scene, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Thursday pledged to call the dependency on foreign labour as the net migration in the UK hit a record 606,000 in 2022. The figures have further mounted pressure on the government, which earlier announced visa restrictions on foreign students bringing their families to the UK. Responding to the figures, Sunak described legal immigration level as too high, adding that he wants to bring them down. The Prime Minister stated that measures announced earlier this week to tighten the numbers of international students allowed to bring their families with them would have a significant impact. In the world of sports, Manchester United sealed qualifications for next season's Champions League with a 4-1 thrashing of Chelsea on Thursday. Casemiro, Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford were on target, while substitute Joao Felix scored Chelsea's consolation goal. The defeat summed up Chelsea's worst season in the Premier League despite spending over £500 million in the transfer market as they slumped to an 8th defeat in 10 games since Frank Lampard returned as interim manager. For United, the win took them ahead of Newcastle United into 3rd place, 6 points above 5th place Liverpool, who will be in the UEFA Europa League in next season. To end the world news, a quick recap of the major headlines. President Buhari confers GCFR, GCON on Tinubu Shetima. We did tell you that health workers has begun indefinite strike. DSS warns of plots to disrupt Tinubu governor swearing in. And in Ogun State Assembly staffs lock gate demand consolidated salary structure. In business, we did tell you that manufacturer knocked CBN over interest rate hike to 18.5%. And on the foreign scene, UK Prime Minister vows to reduce immigration as figures hit new high. In sport, Manchester United secured Champions League qualification with victory over Chelsea. The world news was edited and produced by Bidat Tawhid. For more news and updates, you can follow us on social media, www.facebook.com/Al-IyamoyeTv/radio, on Twitter at Iyamoye, on TikTok at Al-IyamoyeTV, and on Instagram at _IyamoyeTV. You can also stream live by logging on to our website www.Al-IyamoyeTVradio.com. Thanks for listening. I am OLUWAFISAYOMI AJIBOLA. Do have a wonderful day.